Good morning, parents. We are so excited to have our elementary and middle school students returning on Monday. But what that means is that pickup and drop off is going to get a little crazy as it is. We have so many people coming in cars, kids coming to and from school. So we need to talk a little bit about this, some reminders so we have some safety and we can make it go as smooth as possible. So as you're coming in off the main road here, one of the things I'd really ask is that you watch for pedestrians, right? It's quite easy just to be focused on getting onto campus, but we do have people who are walking through here, and especially we have a walk-in gate there where parents and students are walking in. So as you come in slowly, obviously. We have our guards here. The guards are here to protect and keep our kids safe. So we would ask that you would respect their authority, follow their instructions, because they're part of making the process go smooth. We're going to walk in and we're going to talk about a few things about how to make it go well. Join me. All right, as you come in through here, you've got basically one of two ways to go. You can go straight, and that's generally for our elementary students. You go straight and you go around the roundabout. And for our high school students, turning left and going around and over at the drop-off area. This is actually a little bit of what you would call a choke point, right? Because we have cars coming in here, and you'll notice that we also have cars coming out this way as well, because as you go around and drop off underneath the drop-off area, these cars are coming back out and they're coming out here. There will be a guard here, and you just need to pay attention to their instructions, because sometimes they're going to need you to stop and other times they're going to want you to go. All right, let's keep going. We'll show you some things up over here. All right, as you come in and drive up through here under the drop-off area, there's a couple things to keep in mind. One is, please make sure that your students, your children, are getting out on the left side of the car, right towards the sidewalk, not on the right side. That just puts them into traffic and other things. So please make sure they're getting out on the left side. As you come in, also, if there is space to pull up, please pull up all the way, as far as you can go before stopping to drop off so that other cars can keep coming. So follow me over here. So as you're coming this way, if you've dropped off your children and ready to go, actually this is the way we want you to go out, right? So coming, you'll see the exit sign there, and you come down this lane and then you go out that way. The reason why is because actually this lane fills up with our elementary students. Now if you need to, you can. You'll see that there is an access point there. But if not, the best way to get out of here as quickly as you can is to pull in, pull through here, and then head back out, not necessarily going around the roundabout. Come a little bit further. All right, so this is for our elementary students. For our elementary students, they're coming straight in here, they're coming around the roundabout. We have noticed that some parents are dropping off their students in the roundabout. Please don't do that. That just increases the time, it makes everything stop. So pull all the way around. And then for our elementary students, we're having you drop off right next to the elementary right there. And just like here, pull all the way under and pull as far forward as you can before letting your children get out on the left side. Very important that they're getting out on the left side. One other thing I really want to point out to you is right there is a crosswalk. That crosswalk is for parents who are parking and they're walking with their children. So as you come around here and come up, please be paying attention there. There will be a guard, but please be paying attention for pedestrians. Other than that, once you've done that, you just head back out.
All right, I also want to tell you a little bit about picking up your kids after school. If you have students who are in high school, when you come in, you'll pick them up the same place you dropped them off in the Harbor drop-off. We do ask that you communicate directly with your kids when you're here, so they'll come out. Just send them a text message. They're all anxious to get their phones out as soon as that last bell rings, so they'll know you're here. For kids in 8th grade and down, we will be giving you a family car number. You probably already received it last year. If you haven't received it, you can pick it up in the front office. Put that number in your car windshield. When you enter the gates, one of our staff will type that number into our spreadsheet. Your kids will then leave the classroom to meet you. Kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade kids should be picked up at the elementary drop-off area. If you have any kids in those grades, we ask that you pick up all your kids at that elementary drop-off area.
Okay, we actually do have a second drop-off and pickup area up here in what we call the upper field parking lot, right? There's a few things I really want you to understand about this coming into this area. One of them is that, again, we're looking at pedestrian traffic. So if you're pulling in here, you need to watch for pedestrians. We ask that you do that. But also, when you pull in, I ask that you pull in as close to this side as possible, right? We have cars that are leaving and cars that are entering at the same time. And if you go too wide or you take up too much of the lane, you actually will stop the traffic from coming out, and that'll just increase the traffic problems, right? The same thing when you're coming out. As you come out to leave, please stay to this side. And then as you come out, also, when you pull out onto the road, pull out into this lane, this first lane here, right? And you can pull in that way. Don't pull all the way out into the second lane. Again, that'll cause so much traffic and problems. So this is an area where we can actually create more traffic. And if we can just work together and make sure we're doing the things that we need to do, it'll go much smoother. All right, as you pull in, a couple things to take note. You'll see that we have two lanes, right? One is that cars can pull in right here and drop off here, right? So that's one. The second thing is that cars can also pull up and drop off here. Once again, lots of people walking around. Watch for pedestrians. We ask that if you are parking with your kids and walking into campus, watch them, right? Be careful with them. But the same thing as we said on the lower parking area, pull all the way up when you can so that other cars can pull in behind you.
After school, you'll pick up your kids in grades 3 through 7 up here in the upper field. 3rd and 4th graders will come and meet you at this elementary gate. 5th, 6th, and 7th graders will come and meet you at the middle school gate. Again, make sure you have your card number displayed. The kids are going to be staying in their classrooms or in the hallways until you arrive. So as you drive in, we'll send the kids up. You also can feel free to park and walk in if you need to talk to a teacher. Just again, please drive slowly, have patience, and let's all work together to take care of all of the kids.